Now we want to retrieve all the books that we have in our database. So for that, let me create a method here. I will call that getAllBooks. And we need to create that method here. I will press Ctrl dot here and generate that method. Perfect. Here we want to create DB context. We can use the inline using statement. We will create a variable context is equal to new application DB context. Using that context, we can access all the DB set that we have. And using DB set, we can retrieve anything we want from those tables. So first, let me retrieve all the books here. So we can say variable books is equal to, on context, we have the DB set, which is .books. We will not be using the Fluent models here. We will use the one with data annotations. But even if you use the other one, it will still be the same. The only difference is we have seeded some data in the data annotation models. So let me work on them. So here we have set context.books, and on there we have a method which is toList. That will convert all of the books to a list, and it will assign that to the books variable. Then to display that, we are in the console application, so we can use for each variable book in books. We can say console.writeLine, and we can display the book title, hyphen, and then the ISBN. Let me run the application and rather add a debugging point here to see what happens. Whoops, we are running the data access. We need to change that. So let me right click on the console, set that as the startup project. Perfect. We have the hello world here and we hit our breakpoint. When we press F10 here to go to the next line, it will take a second and then perfect. You see it is populating all the 5 books that we have in our database. That is exactly what we want. If I hit continue and go back, it is displaying name of all the books here with their ISBN. Let me switch here to the database and examine if that is the same. So tables, we have the books table. And if we compare, and we can see those are all the books that we have in our database. With that, we have seen how to retrieve all the books using EF Core. It is pretty simple. We just have to create the DB context object, and there we can access DB set. On there we have .toList that will retrieve all of the books from the database. We do not have to write a SQL statement or anything related to that. EF Core is responsible to write the SQL behind that to retrieve the records that we want. With that configured, let me continue in the next video.